to ERL with the GT class. Always weird to say it like that, but yeah, that's how it's called. First, the best wishes for everyone in the new year, all drivers and spectators. Hopefully we can get another great year in ERL racing. And I'm here tonight with Hashnagel, my fellow Dutchman. Welcome, man.
Hello, good evening for the second time.
Yeah, he was joined Chippo in the pro race on comms, I guess. Because you had a difficult race, huh?
I don't want to talk about it.
No. Eventually my race went okay, but I was a bit unlucky in turn 1. Spun off and had to start from the back, but still managed to get 4th. So that was pretty decent. So here we go. Qualifying is underway. Let's see who will get out on track first. Let's get the info on screen. And I see Steve-O, but he's in the back of the pit lane. Let's switch cameras. Can I do it? Not yet. Now we can.
Simple is in front.
So we have our GT coordinator and comms provider with Pro Chippo. First out on track, still in the Renault. It'll work. Chase spinning off in the background. Oopsie. Better now than. Yeah. Really cool Williams livery for Chippo today.
Yeah.
Didn't see that he had an Alpine livery, I guess. So now he's got a Williams. Pretty cool. Ronnie in the Lambo right on his tail. Let's see who's all present here today. Ronnie. Then we have Steve-O in the Ferrari. Specs, of course, the championship leader in the Nissan. Apex joined the pro race. I didn't know where. Did you know where Apex finished the pro race?
Last.
Yeah, he had a difficult race. Lashik present again. Jay just spinning off. GR Baby.
Okay.
Bluebeard. No. He was the first time. Bluebeard. Yeah, I think he's reserved or not. Or just...
Yeah, I think so, right? Oh no, I don't know.
Well, we're gonna look it up in between the quality and race, in the standings. Tom, Zaskar, Black Sticks, and Depeche, all names we know, of course. So, first lap on the way. Chippo, Ronnie. I think Ronnie could have taken a bit more space of Chippo there.
And that Lambo is fast in a straight line.
So really difficult section, this section of the track. Fast right-handers, where you have to really throw it in there and then just stay on the tarmac, because if you hit the grass, you're done. So let's see the first times on the board then, last corner. I think with the pro race we had the 22.2 of boosted. Honden's in the chat, asking for a pole prediction. I think maybe one of the Porsches again, Deputy or Zaskar.
I would say Specs, Matthew.
Specs, of course, also a contender, but didn't want to pick the obvious one. We have Chippo on a 20, he is invalidated. Steve-O on pole so far, 23.8. Let's see who's still need to complete the lap. Here we go, Zaskar in the Porsche. Let's see what he manages. 3rd place. And then Depeche on the back straight, up to the last corner. And he's going for, it's also going to be 24. but invalidated. Oh no, it's counting. It says red on my screen, but I see him 6th in the standings. 24-6.
Steve-O is flying.
Yeah, now on Steve-O, just switching to him, last corner.
All sectors are purple.
Oh, awesome sound at Ferrari.
Yeah.
And here he goes, 23.5, improves. Half a second off Apex. Apex now over the line, and they have Specs in second, just in front of him. 2/10 up on Steve-O. Jay putting it in 8th with the BMW. Sascar through the last corner again. Let's see if he can improve. He does, up on into 4th. Still 6/10 off Steve-O. Fishtail now in the last corner. Sheik putting a time of 27.5 in. Deputy not improving, 25.0. I think your prediction has more chance of coming out. The Porsche is not as fast already. Steve-O again in the last corner. Just behind Ronnie. And he goes for 23.3, is improving again. Then we have Specs and Apex. Specs not improving, Apex did improve, but not. Oh, Specs went off, Apex almost hitting him, and quickly reset to the pits.
Steve-O is stuck behind Ronnie. Aborting his lap.
He's aborting. I think maybe he's smart move for the pits. I just wanted to say that. Maybe he could better go to the pits, take fresh tires and go again.
Same corner.
Or did he go out of the pits and out of the way? Difficult pit.
He was far in the gravel.
Okay. Sascar improved, still in 4th, just behind Apex, 23.8. Ronnie in 5th, 24 second, 24.2. Oh, his car is sliding all over the place. Tom putting a new time on the board, 25.4. So who's coming? Here we have Bluebird. Alright, there was a slow lap. So now we have Jay first to the line. There's still like 3 minutes on the clock. Jay is improving with almost 3/10 up into 7th. And then all the guys are coming for the line again. Now we have Shippo. Steve-O. For Specs, he is going for a new lap. I think all the guys are going for new laps. Just completed the out lap. Lacta Sticks improved up into 6th with Porsche. All the American guys driving a Porsche here. And, forgive me if I'm wrong, but they're all like in an American race team together, right?
I think so, yeah.
That's what I'm hearing pretty much. I think was first
from that thing, Asriel,
with Asriel, yeah, Asriel, right, and with Asriel they all came to the league. Let's get the front guys, yeah. Just wanted to switch to him. Should still have about a minute on the clock, so he can do another lap after this one. It's just up on his own time. 700s. Apex moving out of the way behind him. Shippo improves up into third. Wow.
Yeah.
Good lap from him. Bibby stopped on the pit exit. So, final chance for Specs to catch Stevo. Where's Stevo? Stevo is going up also.
The whole top 5 is close, man. Basically.
Yeah, half a second.
They all can get it. Interesting.
Yeah, and we saw in the pro race it doesn't matter how fast you are in qualifying, because you need to keep it on track for 42 laps, and it's a really difficult task.
Yeah.
Almost nobody, except for Handen, I think nobody managed to drive a flawless race.
Gloss did.
Gloss also?
Yeah, on his own pace. He had a good race.
Ah yes, yeah, I know. I overtook him with after my final pit stop. So.
Zippo is 1.1 seconds up his own time. So that's not it.
Oh, that's up.
Specs
okay.
is purple.
Specs is purple. Let's pick him up. Going into the final corner. This needs to be it for him. I think he would be quite happy with second, because the Ferrari will go jump him at the start, probably. Oh, just misses out. Then we have Apex in the background. No improvement. Where's Stevo? Now up. Well, he's going in. He knows he has it. Who's still on track? In the final. I think Rashik now. Oh, going through the grass. And then Tom. Improving Rashik. Good for him. And then we have Tom still in the final corner. Can he manage to pick up 1100s to catch Bibby for 10th? That just misses out. 25.6. So there you have it. Stevo in the Ferrari and pole. Just in front his brother, Specs.
Yes, that's GTR. Zippo and Renault third. Which is down. It's just down. Didn't saw that one coming.
No, I don't think anyone. But let's hope he can manage to keep on in the race. That will be awesome. So we have Shippo up the podium. Apex in fourth. Saskar. Panda saying now win the race for one, Stevo. It's not the first time we will be starting up front. So we have the results. Stevo on first, 23.3, so that's 1.1 seconds up of the pro class. I don't know where he should have been in the pro qualifying with that, but we had a lot of fast guys today. Specs
in front of me, that's for sure.
Yeah, Specs just misses out 700s, then half a second up. Shippo, Apex, just 1,000 apart. Cool.
Damn.
Saskar in fifth, also just behind them. Ronnie sixth, Jay seventh. Like the sticks. He has another name in the league, right? He goes by Smack Attack. Yes, that's easier to say. Next page, Deputy 9th, Bibi in 10th, Tom 11th in the McLaren, Bluebird in the Lamborghini 12th, Alishik at the back in 13th. They're gonna of course reset the lobby because now Jay is joining.
Jake,
right? Sorry, yeah, Jake, you're right.
Ashfield's on the comms team. But then you will need to share screen, I think, right?
He wants to join in for comms?
Yeah.
Okay, then I have to invite him in and get the share screen up. That's cool. Let's see. Party. As you do, I don't know if I've got him as friend yet. Maybe I don't have him as a friend. Can you add him in the party?
Yeah.
and then I will put my share screen up. So we can watch from there.
Good evening, Azrael.
Hello.
Good evening.
Oh yeah, your voice did improve.
Yeah, yesterday I couldn't barely talk. A couple beers and I'm good to go.
Always
Figured
works.
you guys could use some American voice on here.
Yeah, it's always good to have an extra pair of eyes to not miss out any action.
Yeah, I'm just gonna watch your stream.
Yeah, I put up my share screen if you want to watch that also.
Yeah.
It's maybe easier. I wanted to get the standings of class up. Here we have it, done comfortably in the lead over Stevo. It's 34 points, the gap already. So Stevo definitely needs to win this one. And I think Bluebird indeed is a reserve.
Yeah, this is a fun track.
No.
It's a brutal track. It's unforgiving.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But it has a nice flow.
It
Nice
has.
pace.
It has. Because when we were practicing earlier this week, the full length, I had no issues. I had fun. Just today, I don't know what happened. My brain didn't want to work with me or something.
Yeah, I mean, it's very hard to pass on Brands Hatch. There's not a lot of spots. Unless you stick your nose into places that, you know, are dangerous to stick your nose into. So
Yeah,
do you have a pick for this? Who do you think is going to win?
Whoa, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I must say Matthew Specs again.
Usually is one of the most flawless drivers in here. Stevo, always difficulty with the Ferrari. I hope Shippo can keep the podium up. That would be awesome.
Should we just go ball here and I'm gonna say Shippo wins it.
Shippo wins it. Just keep it on track. And Specs and Steve are going off.
Yeah.
Haj, I'm going to agree with you. I'm going to go with my brother in arms in the Renault and say Shippo's going to take it.
Ooh.
That would be pretty cool.
This is his track. He loves Brands Hatch.
He couldn't bear the fact that the Dutchman won the pro race.
Oh.
They were happy Lucky got on the podium. So what
was our best time here? Was what, a 1:23.3, something like that?
22. Oh, and this you mean?
Yeah, and this.
Yeah.
23.3 again, indeed. Yep.
Okay. That's a pretty good time. We were seeing low 122s in ours from the fast people.
Yep. I was even in the first 2 or 3 sectors. I was 3/10 up on the purple on Bursit's time, and that's crazy how fast he was in the last section of the track then. Because I ended with a 22.5 and he had a 22.2. There's 3/10, and I was 3/10 up, so 6/10 in the last part of the track.
Looking at the scoring board, you're gonna see a lot of sub runners in the start.
I can check, of course, already.
I bet you the top 8 you can see 8 people.
Yeah, I was surprised in our pro race there were a lot of soft starters also.
Yeah, true.
Smiley, the Mercedeses of Gloss and Dad.
Stevo and Specs is gonna have a hard time with Zippo and Softs.
What was your pit strategy for this?
Mine? I wanted to go medium soft. Pit on lap 17, 18, and then go soft. That was the plan, but
Yeah, that's what I did. I did the mediums till lap 18 and then 2 times softs, 12 laps.
I had ideas for a one stop. I pulled it off in practice. But,
Here we go.
so turn one's gonna make or break some people here.
yeah.
Shippo and his Renault, I think, is gonna get a jump. Maybe
Steve-
even be in first.
But Stevo did
Oh, he's in the Ferrari.
the start of that car.
Apex in the McLaren. No. Chip on the inside of Specs. Ooh, Specs pushing it in front there. A lot of risk. Could have taken himself out there. Shippo letting me live. Oh, Ronnie in the background. Maybe got pushed by Jay. He's falling back.
Oh, that's car. I think he touched.
No damage on the front of Jay, so that wasn't. Really crazy in the back.
Everyone mostly made it through. That's pretty good.
So Stevo already 7 tenths up on Specs, who is 7 tenths up on Shippo. That settled in quite nicely after the first 3 corners. Apex with Sesco on his tail for the 5th. Ooh, running a bit on the grass there. That's not what you want to do in these fast corners.
This track is so fun because you need to flirt with those
Shippo.
grass edges.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can go wrong so quickly.
Oh, we saw another puff of smoke in the background. I think it was Sescar a bit wide. Out of the final corner. Deputy defending on Jake. Into turn 1. Jake around the outside. Takes the position. If he can make it stick.
Beautiful.
Yeah, nice move. Pretty awesome livery on this Citroen this time. He had the yellow Bilstein, now he has the black one. Makes the car look pretty cool. So do we have another fight somewhere? Let's check. Apex.
Practice closing in on Stevo.
But it's so difficult to follow closely in this section of the track. Losing a lot of downforce behind the other car. Difficult to see the corners. Of course that's out of cockpit view. I don't know if it's that difficult when you're driving hood or just the front cam. Oh, Stevo goes round.
Oh.
He loses it on the grass. Stevo keeps it out of the wall. Now he needs to be safely with the return. Yeah, he needs to wait. Ouch. Really good job by Stevo here waiting it out. Yeah, that's gonna cost him a lot of time, but fair play. Not rushing the return. And there you have it, lap 2.
Lucky that he ghosted.
Yeah,
Right at the last second.
because there would have been a big crash there. So, but that's one for Shippo. Only one to go.
The rest is catching up on him.
But yeah, he needs to look behind more than up to the front. I think Specs can now go into cruise mode, like Handen did. Handen was telling me, like in lap 30 or something, alright. I'm just cruising because yeah, you had such a comfortable lead.
Yeah, no risk.
He didn't
Still
need to
relaxed.
take any risks. Shippo pulled a bit of a gap on Apex, now under pressure from Zescar again. Yeah, and this section of the track, it's almost impossible to overtake. I managed like 2 times here, but yeah, it's because of the car in front can make a little bit of a mistake, going a bit wide on the grass or something, losing some speed, then you can go put through, but otherwise you have no chance.
Sarah, what car were you driving?
I was in the M6 also, the BMW.
Kippo is closing the gap.
Yeah, maybe Specs at a track limit penalty.
Look at that pack. That's just one big
Wow.
pack fighting for the lead.
1 to 8 in one shot on my screen.
Beautiful.
Cool. I hope we can hold on to this for a bigger part of the race. Oh, Ronnie, wait. Jake going through there, I guess. Yeah, already up into 5th place, Jake. Starting last. Jay picking up also a penalty. Jay picking up a penalty. But yeah, just half a second, it will lose you like 3/10 in race time maybe here, so the penalty's not that crazy. Ooh, Zescar a bit on the grass. Jay trying the inside of Ronnie.
Ronnie closed the door hard on.
Shippo, oh, Jay going wide. Shippo really under pressure here from Apex. Is he gonna make the move? Oh, bumps him in the rear. That's gonna be, he needs to wait, but yeah, that allows Zescar and Jake to go through. Oh, and Ronnie losing it out in the background.
Oh.
Big wobble going off, but wow, what a save. He was just sideways all the way up into the wall. A lot going on here. Jake up in 2nd place already.
105.
Specs the big winner out of this, creating a gap again of 2.5 seconds. But now Jake can unleash himself.
Yeah, I'm curious what he's capable of doing in clean air.
Yeah. Let's see if he practiced. Because he didn't participate in qualifying. Yeah, when you saw it, Apex was so close onto Shippo, and then Shippo brakes. Apex no time to react, hitting him. It's just a little racing incident at that point.
Let me see what the tires are on this front pack. Who's got soft and medium?
Let's go through them. Specs on medium, so he is an advantage. But yeah, Jake will close. It's already half a second up this lap so far. Zescar also on mediums, Shippo on softs, Apex on mediums, Jay on softs, Jeopardy on mediums, Bibi on softs, Ronnie on softs. Oh, Ronnie going off in the pits!
Oh!
What a really weird slide there. Just caught it because I was traveling to picked up damage on the rear. Well, he's in the pit now, so I think probably he will go in right away. Oh, Bluebeard going off. Also there. Oh, go back on the track, like to stay in pit.
Quite a few people in the pits, whether it was an intentional hit or not.
No, just got everything on screen by accident. What happened there? So Jake already gained a second.
Jake's flying.
But of course, tire deficit, softs on mediums. But yeah, maybe you can use it to his advantage. Go first soft, and then you have at the end, of course, the mediums. But you're in front, and overtaking is so difficult here. So should be maybe a way to get in front and stay in front.
Specs is in a golden position though, leading the race on mediums.
Yeah. I see a lot of cars close to each other again.
You're in front, and you're able to get your mediums 10 out of the way and keep first place, that is ideal.
Yeah, that's what Honden did in a pro race. Jay looking up the inside of Apex, pushing himself there. Through. Apex holding around the outside. Can he keep it here? No, Jay slots in front. But yeah, Jay got half a second time penalty, so if Apex can follow him, he will get that place back at the end of the lap. Shippo losing a bit of time now to the front three.
It's tight behind Jed. Deputy.
Purple.
Yeah, Jay was purple as well. Might be a glitch.
Jay pulling 6/10 on Apex, so I think that should just be enough to keep his position. Like I said, the time you lost is only like 3/10. Ooh, Shippo. Oh, Jay needs to. Be careful for Shippo. Yeah, Apex just fell short to pick up the place there. So Specs pulling the lead again up to 2 seconds now. I think maybe the best of the soft tires now is off. With lap 8 starting on the softs, they're starting to drop off. That's what I noticed in the practice stints also. You can go fast like 8 laps and then they're really gonna fall away.
If they hit 50%, they're dropping off.
Yeah, and the mediums can go up to like 15 laps of fast driving, so before they're really starting to drop off. So now Specs is in a really good position in this race.
Seska is coming in hot too.
Yeah, Seska also on the mediums. So yeah, it's the crossover point where the softs are losing it. Jay in 4th. He picked up a place of Shippo. We missed that. And then Apex and Deputy also mediums right behind Shippo. It's going to be difficult for him to hold them off. Bibby still in 8th. Tom, ooh, going wide. And now Stevo on his tail. Stevo tapping his rear.
Nice pass.
Yeah, Tom going wide. Maybe just letting him through. I think I saw the warning lights on Stevo, thank you. Ronnie 11th, also already made a pit stop of course, as did Smack Attack in 12th and Bluebeard. No, he's just continuing with damage. Going up a little bit through the grass again, and Lashik in 14th. Difficult race for him, I can see 2 laps in the 140s.
Looks like we have a nice battle for that group. 1, 2, 3, right behind them. Another 4 or 5 cars.
Yeah. Switched to Jay Shippo there now. Apex right on his tail. Just saw Honden say Elicos followed him like 10 laps on 0.2 seconds, so that's really close. So it's possible.
Shippo's in.
Shippo's in. 9 laps, that's early. Let's see what he does.
Yeah, so he's definitely going to have to 2-stop.
Yeah, no fuel. No fuel again, softs. And falling back to 8. Now Apex and Fish still really close together.
They were side by side for a second.
Still getting a little bit of a run, looking down the inside. No. And then you compromise your exit, so Apex should be safe for this straight.
Fishtail is in VR.
Also?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I had a really big moment with Boosted. He's in VR, he went off and he came back on track and he was on the racing line, so I think he saw me coming and he thought I would move away from the racing line, but I had so much overspeed I was already committed to the other side. So I had to go on the grass really bad to avoid him. Yeah, that's probably because he's in VR and he can't see it.
Jackson.
That's early too, 10 laps.
Yeah, but if you start on it and fight.
Yeah, they're going harder. But they were still live in their tires. You could easily go another 2 laps. But yeah, of course the lap times are dropping. So maybe he's gonna go longer on the mediums.
I went 12 medium, 16 soft, 15 soft.
Whoa. Alright, that Subaru is usually a bit better on his tires, right?
What if you could pick a car up here towards the front, go in cockpit, maybe walk us through some of these corners?
Well, I can do that. Let's get up to Specs, because he's in the lead now, going for the chicane in front of him. Yeah, we're going up into the first corner, really blind corner. You can't see it, so it's brake after the 2 sign. Ooh. Going in blind, searching for the apex. Oh, gets a lot of traffic.
Oh, look at
and
that.
He goes through. Wow, nice slalom. And also difficult corners because you gotta roll through it. Going for another long left-hander. There are really 2 lines. You can go deep and then cross, cut back, so for the exit, or you can keep it tighter, but then you have a little bit of a lesser exit on this back straight. Yeah, not much different. And then we go to the really difficult 3 right-handers. You have to go on the limit, search the wide line there, throw it on the curb, but you can easily pick up a track penalty on the inside. And then a really fast but blind and difficult last one. You see it out of the cockpit cam, you can not see the corner coming, so it's really difficult. You need to practice a lot to get the feeling of it. Into the final corner. Also a really difficult long twist. Oh, Specs going for the pits. That's early.
DJ is coming in.
Oh, and he hits the barrier, but no damage. So that's lucky for him. And
still on medium.
Jake is coming through now, but in the tail of Deputy Fishtail, and Specs just keeps in front. And what did Specs do? Specs did put softs on now, so it's interesting.
Interesting choice.
That's really weird, because I don't know. Then he's going to go for mediums again, or he can go.
Extend the softs.
Yeah, he needs 16 laps on the softs then, 2 times. 15 laps. It's doable. You can do 15 laps on softs, but
if you do, you really kind of have to be mindful of your tires throughout all of this 16 laps. So if you burn your tires at all, then it's going to make those last few laps really tough.
Yeah.
Oh, Jake and Happy G close to each other.
Yeah, I'm watching them.
Tire advantage.
He's really looking for a bit of space to go through. Chic moving out of the way. Oh, that's gonna be tight. Chic there. Good job by him moving out of the way. And Jake nails it around the outside of Jeopardy. Wow.
Again.
Good move again. Yeah. Second time is in the first corner and now in the last. and now he's 2.2 seconds behind Specs. But yeah, Specs of course also now on the soft, so let's see what he can do. Seskar still in front on the mediums.
And Jake also comes straight from ACC, right?
Oh yeah.
Without doing a single lap of GT, hopping straight in the race. That's impressive, really impressive.
Yeah, that's really impressive. I heard Honden had the ACC race on Wednesday, so he had a lot of practice and he was still complaining about it, so how different it feels, the two games. So yeah, then it's really impressive of Jake.
It was really good of Bluebeard to let those guys through.
Yeah.
Being a back marker.
Specs pulling off a second already. So he's flying.
Yeah.
I see Steve-O.
Jake has the fastest lap, 24.1.
I'm not for long.
No, he's definitely gonna break it. 2/10. I was saying Steve-O is now back up into 7th. Of course he hasn't pitted yet, and the guys in front of him did.
Look at the tires. Specs. He's gonna go to the mediums again.
Yeah.
He gotta.
He's pushing. But I also know, because I train a lot with Honden, the Nissan tires go really fast in the beginning, but when they go like 3/4, they stay there for a long time.
They stabilize a bit there.
Yeah, they stabilize a bit there, and with the BMW it's just in reverse. In the beginning they stay a lot better, but when you reach the halfway point they're going so fast. So that's also a really cool feature of the game, the real difference in tire wear on these cars.
True.
Jake's left front already up to a quarter of wear.
Curious how much that little tank of his car is gonna hurt him in the end.
Oh, you're right, he's already up way over half his fuel. Specs just under halfway fuel tank. Fishtail reserving a lot more.
What are you eating over there, Hodge?
Haribo.
Haribo.
Gummy bears?
Gummy bears.
These, cherries.
I'm pretty impressed with Steve-O going, you know, that he took that turn, bad turn there in the beginning, and he's all the way back up to 7.
Yeah, just mentioned him. Let's see if he can. But of course, still 26 laps to go, so he can recover. I did the same. I spun in the first corner and then all the way from the back. No way! Oh, the same corner as Steve-O. Just the wheel on the outside of the grass, I can imagine, and then yeah, you're done. The car says bye bye.
No damage though.
No, that's good for him.
Only losing 3 positions sucks, but he's not out of it.
Not still in for a good result. But who could have predicted Jake? So far up, so far early.
What tire did Jake start? Softs, right?
Soft, yeah, it went soft. Well, already in lap 9 or so. I think Jake had a false start to the season, starting in the pro class, but and then of course dropping out to the lower tier. But can see when he has a good day, he can be up there.
Who has not pit?
I think Saskar and Apex still need to pit.
Deputy.
And Deputy, yes, of course. Deputy, Saskar, Apex still need to pit. Shippo went already. Stevo still need to pit. Jay went already. Bibi went. Ronnie, I think, still needs to pit. No, he went in with the spin at the beginning. As it's Mac Attack.
I'm curious if we're going to see anyone try a one-stop here.
A one stop, yeah, it's doable. The tires, you can easily do it, but you're losing so much time on the worn tires. It's
not worth it.
It's not worth it. Yeah, that's I was looking for a word.
Man, you probably need to go 28.
Yeah, like 28.
27 laps, maybe.
Yeah, definitely 27. I practice it with Hunden. I can do 28, some 29 on mediums. But yeah, in the end you're driving 3 seconds off the pace. So the pit here only is like 9 seconds. Hunden asking.
Yeah, that doesn't seem right.
Hunden asking a lap of our Godle Chic.
Why not? We can do that.
Yeah, I caught him up just at the end of turn, I guess 4 or 5 is that, the back straight. Let's hop on board. I can see a few cars pretty close together in front of him, but yeah, I think the line is pretty okay. He's driving. Yeah, then the next phase is when to brake and when to accelerate. Oh, going a bit wide there. Opening up the steering wheel too soon.
Yeah, his lap times are a little rough. 31.9, 33.9, 29.4.
Yeah. That's the first step he needs to take. Oh! Ouch!
He had a massive brake fight there.
Wow.
Yeah, commentator's curse.
Yeah. We give the guy a bit of screen time.
Ouchie, wouchie, Lashiki. There we go. Alright, let's get back up to Hunden. No. Poor Lashik. Yeah, you cursed him, Hunden. Like the sticks is in. Again. For a second stop. Specs already pulled 5 seconds over Jake. Smack Attack out on softs again, so he definitely goes again. He did fuel, so fueling is done for him. Where is Stevo? Stevo already up into 5th in front of Shippo. Still going. Maybe Stevo goes for the one stop now. Because of his early mistake. But yeah, he should be faster going soft from this point on. Still. Saskar in. Did 19 laps. First stint, so that's a really long time. Slot just in front of Stevo. Stevo now on the back of him. But yeah, Saskar new soft, so should be no problem staying.
Yeah, 11 softs.
Yeah. Then you can really push them.
Oh, Stevo. Nearly lost it.
Yeah, in the background there. Fish still just pitted for softs also.
Was that an 18-second gap? 30 seconds?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
But Jake needs to hit.
Jake also, yeah. But yeah, and he needs to fuel, so he's gonna go. Should be close. Like fueling takes about 10 seconds here, and then just with the tire switch is about 8 or 9 seconds. It's gonna be close. But Fish still is closing a little bit more, so I think Fishtail is just gonna go in front. Sascar, I think that's gonna be the real battle for Jake. Sascar and Stevo, but Stevo still needs to pit also, of course. So where do we see Stevo finishing from here on with the pit stop he needs to make? Jay already pitted, Shippo pitted.
Well, I don't know, to be honest. If he does a one stop.
Yeah, but he needs to go 7 more laps. And his pace is 26. Steve's brake is failing, Honden says in the chat.
Yeah, I'm seeing it too, the brake lights.
Brake glitch. Let's watch the on screen the brake. Didn't see it here, but you can see on the bottom of the screen you have 2 white stripes for the brake and the throttle. The right side next to the gears you now see full throttle, and the left side the brake. And Honden says his brake glitches on the straight. Haven't seen it so far. Jake is in. He did fuel a bit. He's again on soft, so he needs to go again for mediums. Oh, goes wide again on the exit of the pit. Saw him do it with his last pistol already. Yeah, and he goes in between of Fishtail and Zascar.
Those cold tires are not good, not fun.
Specs now with a 23-second lead. Interesting. I think he needs to be safe, go for the mediums, and just finish the race. Because if you want to do, he said like he want to do 2 tires. There he goes. He's in. So I think he's gonna get the mediums on, fuel it up, or maybe go again for softs and softs. A 3-stop. Enough fuel for the rest of the race, but it's soft. So I think he's gonna go yeah, soft. But I think it's a good choice, adapted to the race. He's comfortable in front. So
brings his lead down to 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Fish has not hit. Oh, he did. Yeah. Fish
Yeah, he did. But he also needs to go again.
Same strategy. Yeah.
From here on, yeah.
That Fish needs to refuel.
Yeah. I think Specs is done fueling. Jake also needs to go again, but he needs to go to the mediums because he did soft so far. Interesting strategy. Should have picked the medium from here on and finish, but that's a choice. I think race time, 10 laps of softs, 2 times 10 laps of softs equals the 1 time 20 on mediums, even with the stop. Because you can go that's much faster. Stevo's still going, so he's definitely gonna go for the 1 stop. His left rear is the worst on that Ferrari.
It's barely existing.
Yeah, he needs to
interesting, right?
He needs to stretch it out.
I haven't seen the left rear on this track where before the front.
MR car.
I think the Ferrari always. I see J and Apex really close together in 6th and 7th. Apex get to run. Is he gonna go? No, J defending.
Late defending.
Yeah, but J did a similar move on Apex stints earlier, so closing. Oh,
Much
bad
better
exit. Yeah,
Around the outside.
defending there.
Crossback. Oh,
Yeah,
beautiful.
beautiful from Apex, but yeah,
Beautiful.
now he slots in front. Just gonna say side by side until the next corner is gonna be tricky.
So Apex sub for the pro race, so he's got 42 laps before this race started.
Yeah.
And, nice, fresh practice. So he's been at this for an hour and a half now.
That's gonna hurt the concentration on your hands, I can imagine. Jay right on the back of him again. I think I see Jake and Zaskar close together also now going into turn 1. Nine tenths of each other, so not that close. Let's go to the rear. Oh, I see Bibi going in. His left front almost dead. Shippo in 9th, just bit it, so he's gonna go to the end from here on mediums. Ronnie in front of him. He still needs to go. So then Shippo is up 4.
Ooh, Jake and Zaskar. Oh, Zaskar got the move done.
Just got it. Jake going a bit wide, I think.
Oh,
There, I think.
Flip.
Needs to be careful on the brakes here, not to do the same as Apex on. We're gonna see a move around the outside again here. Turn 1. We know he can do it. We've seen it 2 times so far. No, Zaskar blocks him.
Good reason.
Defends the inside again through the hairpin. Jake needs to. No, he needs to focus on the exit of turn. Where we're going now, 4, 5. Like we saw in Apex. Zaskar committing to the exit. Good job by him. No chance for Jake here. See 3 cars, Stevo with Apex and Jay closing in on him. Oh, Jake losing it, and oh, my screen. Oh, he keeps it out of the wall. And then Stevo is gonna go close up on him. Wow.
Oh, the drama.
Yeah, there was a good example of how treacherous this track is. When you're right behind someone, just putting a wheel on the grass and you're done. It's bye-bye. Stevo's rear left is almost at his end. Well, I think he's going one more lap. He needs to, because the softs aren't lasting longer than 15.
I think.
Oh,
He's gonna have
Apex.
to go medium, another medium.
He can make it, but he needs to preserve the softs a little bit. Cannot push too hard on the early stages, because then you're gonna go a lap or 2 short. Apex on his inside now. Oh, Jay trying to push through. This is gonna be ending in tears, I think. Oh, Jay pushing Steve wide there, yeah.
Naughty, naughty.
Not the cleanest of moves, I think.
Of
course.
Panda's livery.
Yeah, Steve-O is driving with Panda's livery. Maybe a tribute
Yeah, maybe.
to our man, Panda in the hospital. With, I don't know, I did catch up with something, but I don't know exactly.
Disease.
Yeah, that's a real shame for our people's champ. So, Steve-O.
Well,
Oh, he
Panda,
does
if
put
you're watching
mediums
right
on.
now, then
Oh, I
enjoy
think he
the
made a
tribute.
mistake. Oh, nice softs. They need to switch. Yeah.
You had to. Start
Yep.
with mediums.
Panda was watching earlier, rooting for Steve-O, telling him to keep it on track this time. But in lap 2, it was already damage done. So a shame Steve-O couldn't make that
Jane
trip.
Apex is still fighting.
I think maybe we're gonna be busy, Ash, in the steward's room with the move of Jay there.
Maybe.
Maybe, maybe not. It's always difficult to see when it's going so fast. Yeah, Jay had the inside line, so probably was his corner. Did they both go in front of Jake? Because Jake was in front after he spinned. So I think he went off again.
Or then you just have dirty tires.
Yeah.
Nah, that could also be the case. Let's see what Specs is up
Apex a
to.
bit wide.
Oh, then I'm gonna go back.
Jake flat coming in hard.
Yeah. I quickly had a look at Specs. I think he was 5 or 6 seconds in front of Fishtail now, so we pulled the gap 3 seconds in this stint. I think he would be in 2 more laps.
So how's Shippo doing since the Posh predicted to do them?
Shippo
Mediums?
is on mediums in 8th.
So he's going to the end?
Yeah, but Steve-O is also going to the end, so he's got 21 plus 8, like 30 seconds on Jake. Jake needs to pit, but that's enough. I think Shippo is where he is in 8th now.
Yeah.
Shame. But yeah, the 3rd place qualifying, we can't take it away from him anymore. That was cool. How are we with Fishtail? Oh, Bluebird moving out of the way. And Zaskar, also 5-second gap.
3 right, turn 1. Jay, Apex.
Yeah, thanks for that. I'm on it.
Oh, Jake on the inside.
Leaving
Econ.
room. Good job.
Got the one. Not quite
Oh,
yet.
oh. Apex trying to go to the inside, hitting him in the rear. And Jay braking really early for defensive moves. And then Jake hitting him, but no damage done. Jay on the outside. Jake. Again on the outside and overtake. Nope, not yet, but maybe he can get a run on the outside of the next corner. I managed an overtake there on as it's done. So it's possible to overtake there, but you have to really commit, and the other guy has to let you live. Oh, nice cutback from Jake there. Sticking his nose in. Jake. Oh, and Jay goes off. Probably a bit of the same with Jay and Steve-O. Jake has the inside there. Oh, he's waiting for him, giving the place back.
I don't know, I think it was a fair move.
I think it was fair also. We saw Jay do the same, or Jay going wide, so now Jake's through. No, sliding back. Real sportsmanship here from Jake.
Yeah, I just don't think they give each other enough space. Jay tried to
think,
turn in a little bit.
yeah, Jay trying to turn in whilst Jake was alongside him. And now Jake
I
has
think
the move.
you need to know when you have to let go. I think Jay, should have lifted, knowing he had no business on the outside of that corner.
Yeah, I think I agree with you there. It's the inside who has the advantage, who has the right to be there, who has the corner. So I think we saw the same with Jay doing at Steve-O. Specs should, no, he continued. So I think at the end of this lap, Specs will be in. Fishtail pitted. Last lap, I think. So, but the gap is 25 seconds. That's not going to be enough. Specs only needs to get new tires, so that's a pit stop about 9 seconds. So easy for Specs here.
Good race from these top three.
Yeah. But also,
Apex and Jake in together. Jake needs to refuel, and Apex didn't, so Apex already out. Jake stuck in the pits for fuel, so he's taking a lot of fuel with him. Just for 10 laps, half a tank.
Small tank. He has to.
Yeah. That's a real disadvantage when you're driving such long races. Steve-O is now within 6.5 seconds of Apex.
Apex is on the side.
Closing.
Yeah, but Steve-O's of course a bit worn, but he should have a bit of a pace advantage just by skill. Specs in, like I said, easy pit stop for him, cruising to victory I think from here on. Fishtail and Zashkar already pitted both. Still the gap between them 5 seconds, like it was so many laps ago. So they're pretty on even pace. Jay going wide through the grass. He still needs to pit. And Apex now already within. Still coming down 5 seconds of him. So Jay's in. Apex definitely gonna overtake him here with an undercut. I think Steve-O just stays behind Jay. It's gonna be close. Jay exiting the pits now. Steve-O coming. No.
Most of this grid is really spread out. I don't think we'll see a lot of changes other than maybe we've got these two.
Yeah.
There's one more group a little bit further up that's close to each other. But otherwise, kind of spread out.
Jay already driving very defensively. And that's costing him the exit here. Steve-O. We know Jay is gonna let him stand on the inside there. Oh, is it gonna go? Steve-O just in front. So Jay with a defensive move, but a bit early. I think he. Ooh, and maybe picking up a track limit there.
That's close.
No, he just manages to avoid it. We have a Jay fan in the chat saying go get them, Jay. Yeah, he has 10 more laps for
Does he have a sit? I didn't know he had a fan club. That's awesome.
Apparently he does.
it's always fun to see other people in the chat than drivers from other tiers. That's usually the case.
Fan club.
Oh, is it lost?
It's Glass supporting Jay. How the field is that turn?
Cool.
Okay, so that might be an ironic.
Yeah,
We have a little bit of history there.
That's good to see. You always need to try to keep things would happen on track, separated from the people off track. Can imagine sometimes it's getting difficult when you're always fighting the same guy, but Jay now back on the inside of Steve-O. Stellar move. No, backs out of it. Oh, Steve-O tried to hold on. Still does. Oh, and then pushes Jay off. Ay, ay, ay.
I mean, he had to have had some dirty tires from the grass. So taking the inside after that.
Not giving each other any space. Really difficult to see from the TV cameras if there was anyone at fault there. I think it was all just... Oh, Jay going wide now. Yeah, he really has dirty tires from the trip through the grass. I can see two cars close together on the straight.
Yeah, can we...
it's Fischel on overtaking Tom for blue flags, and we have Specs now coming up to Smack Attack. Specs 16 second lead again, and yeah, awesome drive from him, no mistakes, just in control.
Everybody is driving alone except Jay and Steve-O.
Yeah, so they're the lucky ones. They're gonna get a lot of screen time then up to the finish, because that's what we want to see. A bit of action. Oh, Jay going wide there. Following Steve-O. Steve-O looked like he was going wide himself, but he corrected by extra braking. And then Jay caught off guard, followed him. Yeah, that's the trick. When you're following a car so close, don't look what the other car is doing, but do your own line and your own braking point. That's so difficult not to get distracted by the car in front then.
It is. It's easy to just follow the car in front of you.
Yeah, and I practice a lot with Hamden, of course. And then we managed when we're racing each other closely, and one of us is in front and he goes a bit deep. Almost always the other one goes deep also. Oh, Jay with a bit of wobble on the inside curb. Steve-O now with a bit of a breathing room. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if Steve-O tires can hold on, because he definitely needs to do 15 laps on them, and he's already halfway through his rear tire, and we have 7 laps to go. Six and a half lap. I think that should be okay then. Yeah, then he already did 9 laps with this lap included, so.
But Jay has a massive tire advantage.
Yeah, Jay's tires are way better. So in the last 2 or 3 laps, it's going to be really difficult for Steve-O. Oh, Steve-O in the grass, he's going off.
Okay, that's decided then.
I think that's Jay up for 5th, and if he can keep it on track.
Jake again in.
Oh, rear wing damage.
Poor guy.
So we had a moment that we didn't catch. Softs on and going to the end. Yeah, I think. Oh, Shippo. We have a race. Shippo and Jake. Shippo on the outside.
Jake still there?
Yeah, Jake keeps the inside at the hairpin. Of course, with the fresh tires.
Ooh,
Shippo on the medium, so it's gonna be tough to keep up.
Good to see still she going in the background.
He isn't lost.
No, whoa, no, he's in front of Bluebird. Bluebird is half a second down on him. But I think they're 2 laps down on, 35 The Specs already in lap 38. Specs increased his lead 18.5 seconds now on Fishtail, but Zaskar's closing in on him. The gap now 3.5 seconds. It was 5, so maybe
we get a fight.
Maybe we can fight in the end. But I had the same gap with Lucky. Lucky was third. I was fourth. I was 6.6 seconds behind him.
Ronnie and Bibi.
After the final pit stop. Oh yeah, Bibi. Ronnie on his tail. Oh, Bibi going wide. And there goes through Ronnie. We see a lot of that happening today, where the front guy just cracks under pressure and goes off. Pretty cool livery on the car of Bibi. Interesting car choice. Aston Martin. I think it's one of the fastest cars.
I wouldn't recommend the Aston Martin anyway.
No, that's what I said. It's not one of the fastest cars in the group. Oh, he's got a lot of difficulty keeping his car on track at the point. Jake pulled already 4 seconds on Shippo, and Jay now also 3 seconds on Stevo. Apex on his own in fourth. Fishtail in a bit of a traffic jam with Bibi in front.
That can be useful for
Zaskar, because Bibi is right in front of him in this section. It's difficult to get out of the way. You can see the gap coming down already 3/10.
He doesn't have to get out of the way.
And Bibi goes off.
Interesting way.
Oh, and he comes back on, and Tom hits him right in the rear. No damage on Tom's car. That's pretty lucky. It looks like they're together, 11 and 12, but I think Tom is a lap up.
No.
Where was I? Zaskar. Now, the gap now 2 seconds. So definitely an advantage with the traffic jam here for him. That's going to be interesting. 3 laps to go. Can Fishtail keep it together? Oh, Zaskar a bit wide with the entry there. Not losing too much time. Stevo is in again. It's a free stop, so
Smart.
he's playing it safe. Maybe going for a fastest lap attempt. Picking up an extra. Is it an extra point in GT?
Yeah, it is.
It is. So he's gonna try to pick up the extra point for fastest lap. So we're gonna take an eye on him when he's gonna go for it. I'm gonna follow him for a fast lap. Do we have people close together? I don't think so anymore.
Deputy pulled the gap to 3.3 again.
Yeah, mistake from Zaskar then. Specs entering. Oh, so the Sheik almost spinning there. He did spin. Let's pick up Stevo for his fast lap attempt. I need to keep an eye on Specs. We don't miss him finishing, but we should be able to follow Stevo for 1 lap. And then quickly switch to Specs for the finish. So, on board with Stevo. Through the hairpin. Early on the power, good exit there. 1,000 off. But it's off his own time, I guess. Can't see what his fastest lap is. Specs almost did same time as he did in qualifying with a 23.5 there. Oh, Steve going wide in the grass.
Kept it short though.
No, that's not improving his lap.
Nope. Maybe last lap.
Yeah, I mean, we can pick him up later. Specs.
I will keep an eye on its sector time.
Alright, picking up Specs. He's catching Shippo. Shippo maybe letting him through for finishing behind him here. Or maybe not, so we can do the last lap and maybe Jay goes off and he can take the position. Shippo continues, so he needs to do the lap. Specs, again our winner.
Steve purple. Up 10.
Nice. Warm tires now, and then so fishtail through the last corner. Clean race from him also, starting like in 7th or something. So pretty cool drive. 2nd place Sascar, 4 seconds. Apex then in 4th. Did over 100 laps if you count qualifying with it in practice today. Glad to be finishing. Then Jay in 5th.
Gonna be close.
Bibby in behind, finishing in 13th, a lap down. Excuse me. And then we have Steve-O going for the line there and not making it. He improves his own time, but 2 tenths short.
Jake coming up. Yep.
Jake.
I think Jake got a little excited there.
Yeah. And then Shippo last of the line. Unfortunately, from 3rd, finished 8th.
Good job, GT class.
Yeah.
So,
Thanks for letting me join the commentary. Appreciate it.
No problem.
of course, no problem. So, what do you think as your vote for driver of the day?
I was gonna give it to Jake, but
Unfortunately, the end.
Yeah.
Of course, the easy pick is Specs.
Specs is flawless.
Maybe Deputy.
Yeah,
Deputy all the way up from 7th or 8th, I think.
Did he start 7th? That's good.
I don't know for sure, but I think so.
I think so.
Around there somewhere, so that's also a pretty decent drive from him. Sascar in 3rd. And 4th, Apex. Jay in 5th. Steve-O in 6th. Unfortunately, crashing out in lap 2. Jake 7th. That is. Shippo in 8th. Smack Attack in 9th. Lap down. Ronnie in 10th. Tom in 11th. Bibby in 12th. Lashik 13th. And Bluebeard last in 14th. Ronnie thanking us for the great comms. Was he listening in while racing? That's pretty cool. If you can manage that. Alright guys, that was the first race after the winter break. And we will be back next week with a no qualifying reverse championship order start grid on...
Oh, I'm on pole!
On the circuit of Le Mans. So Haschnagel will get pole.
Nice! Carnage into turn 1. Guaranteed.
Yeah, and then maybe at the end of the straight, on lap 1 you're in last. Without the slipstream guys.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna be a tough one.
Shit. Didn't think that one through.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
See you next weekend then.
Alright guys, thanks for joining in, and we'll see you Maybe
Next
tomorrow
week.
with the purple sector tier again, the F1
Oh,
tier.
yes. Shit.
You can join in then. All right, bye.
Have a good evening.
See ya.